对啊，我现在是靠着麦克风在讲，1、2、3、4、5、6。一点点，我跟你说。那个董事长，那个几月几号讲话？就是一堆官啊，蛮多的。对啊，那种出来跑一下。现在看我这个，有一点那种清晰开个镜，然后对，那个加入像我们卖现场卖什么？那个等一下那个益生菌哈，你看了有一个特卖会，去看一下。对，然后我找了一个人是这种最麻烦的是我们要背着机器包下去。哦，那这里他要连接，要不然的话就是从主控或者是直接拉一条线。那时候我那台车在就说他跟阿德山公司，对。一开始觉得是比较近，发现没有一样。那其他你不想其他中台北，我觉得好好联络上吗？拜托，摔死了！你下去了？还没到林口，我从桃园到林口也是很摔啊！我家在桃园火车站那里到公司，那我早上开车要40分钟，要40分钟。对啊。然后像我们7点半上班，7点半上班，下雨要好，下雨要让我先拿下雨开车，然后开1个小时，这个也没有比较好。差不多我都是要开的。女生想，对，让你
哦，123，可以吗 ？OK， 好，谢谢。
好。
首先发问了，想问一下有关于其实这次台捷来，我们在贸易上面好像是希望达到一些进展，包括像台捷双边的这个直飞航班，那我们先简单讲一下。
这个台捷的整个总期程是国发会啦哈。那因为那个飞航的部分不是经济部管哈，所以就产业面的部分，那确实我们今天也会签署3个 MOU 嘛哈，包括这个新创社群哈，还有包括机械工会，还有包括第一个是精密机械的合作啦哈。第一个是什么？总共会签3个哈。那这个部分呢，就是捷克跟台湾之间哈会继续在深化。那我想台湾在不管是资通讯还有精密机械哈都跟捷克一直有这样的一个合作关系。那捷克他自己也有很深厚的工业基础啦哈，所以我想双方借由这样的一个合作呢，一定可以再加深。对。
就是说你可以提说捷克有这个比较深厚的工业基础，那好像因此政府是不是要鼓励台商往这边发展？这也意味着就是把台商逐渐从中国大陆撤出来，然后把鸡蛋放在更多的篮子里面。
在后疫情时代哈，那很多供应链的这个调整本来就是一个各个企业面临的问题。那我想我们在捷克本来就有一些相关的投资跟基地哈。那在捷克跟我们也是一个很好的朋友共享合作。那在这样的背景之下我们的企业在捷克增加投资接近欧洲市场，我觉得这是很理所当然的。那我觉得我们有跟捷克这样的友好关系，可以促成我们更多的企业跟捷克合作。那我们是非常乐见其成的，也愿意来协助。
那这种担心会担心说台商这样子如果往捷克撤，它会让大陆跟捷克中间的关系反而会更紧密。
这是2件事哈。我们的企业它本身本来就会因为美中贸易战，因为疫情的关系呢，做各式各样的这个调整。那有一些它会到像回台投资，会到东南亚，会到欧洲，会到美国。那本来企业就要做一个它的布局。好，这个部分我想这是一个全球都在注意的一个供应链调整的问题。那我们会来协助企业来做这样的一个调整。
我问一下，今天晚上就跟美国的国务院亚太驻青史达伟一个视讯会议，但是会中当中关于说现在美中美国开放之后，那争取签订 FTA 跟 BTA 是不是有更大的进展？
今天晚上这个会议其实是很早就安排哈，这个是美国传统基金会他举办的一个线上研讨会。那我也非常高兴，这个我跟这个美国的亚太驻青史达伟会一起参加这个视讯会议。那所以这个美方他的反应会是什么？我想可能等到会后美方在会场上有什么宣示了哈。那至于这一个部分对台湾来说，我本来在这个主轴里面就提到，第一个就是我们跟美方的合作哈，不管是在防疫的合作，在供应链的合作，甚至我们跟美方想要来签署相关的 BTA、FTA， 本来就是政府长期追寻的目标。那我们也会来表达我们这样的一个意愿跟目标。那所以就这个部分呢，这是我方的意见。那至于史达伟会有什么表达，因为这是美方的表达，所以要等到会后才知道。不过如果从我们总统宣布了这个美猪美牛的这样的政策之后，那美方在第一时间，包括从副总统到国务卿到各个相关的官员跟 议员都有非常非常正面的反应，所以我相信史达伟应该是也会有非常正面的回应。对。
我们在骑场上面有什么样的期待？会可以跟美方提出吗？
这个都是后续的问题，所以恐怕不是现在可以说的东西。对。
部长，对不起，这个捷克的访问，这个是引起了北京政府的强烈不满。今天是中国的外交部长王毅，他说捷克要付出沉重的代价。您对这个说法有什么评论？
捷克、台湾是一个自由民主、重视人权的国家，我们跟捷克有相同的价值观，所以跟捷克本来就有很深厚的关系。那这一次捷克团来，也是为了经贸的深化交流而来的。我们非常欢迎捷克来，我们也希望借由这样的访团，可以加深双方的这个商业跟产业的合作。那我想对于中方的，我们就不予置评。对，好，谢谢大家，谢谢。
提醒各位贵宾，论坛再过几分钟之后即将正式开始。桌上我们都备有同步口译的耳机，请您使用。那同时呢，我们因为防疫的关系我们桌上都设有透明的隔板，也请各位贵宾呢在进出的时候要小心您的脚步，谢谢您。那等一下呢，请您记得将手机转为震动或静音。今天论坛全程我们请贵宾佩戴口罩，谢谢您的配合。Ladies and gentlemen, the forum will begin in just a few minutes. Please take your seats and turn your mobile phones into vibration or silence mode. You may find the headsets and also earphone on the table for simultaneous interpretation. And also, we have the transparent barriers on the table to fight against the COVID-19. And for the forum today, please wear a mask of the whole time. We thank you very much for your cooperation.
饭店这一边哦，这边是今天上午举行了经贸论坛。那么在稍早，经济部长王美花她已经先提前接受访问。那么稍早她提到呢，这一次台湾跟捷克的合作可以促成我们更多企业上深度的合作。那么未来有更多可能。
们欢迎捷克参议院的议长带领我们捷克团，那由台方的代表王美花经济部部长呢，和我们捷克方的这个代表以及成员们来打个招呼，谢谢。 各位贵宾，论坛再过1分钟之后即将正式开始，请您就座，也请记得将手机转为震动或静音。Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to begin today's forum in 1 minute. Please turn your mobile phones into vibration or silence mode. Thank you. 各位长官、各位现场贵宾以及媒体朋友们，大家早安！欢迎参加2020台湾捷克经贸暨投资论坛。Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Dobrý den. Jak se máš? Yes, velmi dobře. Thank you very much. Welcome our friends from the Czech Republic to Taiwan, and welcome to 2020 Taiwan Czech Republic Economic Trade and Investment Forum. 我们今天非常荣幸、开心邀请到来自于台湾以及捷克两地的专家，来跟我们分享后疫情时代不同产业之间的合作商机，相信非常的精彩。We're very happy and honored today to have invited the experts from Taiwan and the Czech Republic to share the business opportunities in the post-COVID-19 era. We are very much looking forward to their talks. 那我们今天的论坛呢，非常开心，有许多的长官特别莅临在这边为各位一一的介绍。先起身跟我们挥挥手。Dr. Mingxin Gong, Minister of the National Development Council. 欢迎。接下来为各位介绍的是驻捷克台北经济文化办事处柯良瑞代表，欢迎 Mr. 梁瑞柯 ，Representative of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Prague. 经济部工业局吕正华局长 Mr. 郑华 Lu, Director General of the Industrial Development Bureau (MOEA). 经济部投资业务处张明斌处长，欢迎 Mr. Emil Mingbin Zhang, Director General of the Department of Investment Services (MOEA). 接下来为各位介绍的是国家发展委员会产业发展处詹方冠处长方冠詹 Director General of Department of Industrial Development National Development Council， 以及国家发展委员会综合规划处张慧娟处长 Miss Connie Zhang Director General of Department of Overall Planning National Development Council. Next, we are going to introduce our friends and guests from the Czech Republic. 接下来呢，我们介绍来自于捷克的贵宾，要给他们最大的掌声哦。首先，让我们欢迎捷克参议院议长 ，Let's welcome His Excellency Milos Mistacho, President of the Senate of the Czech Republic. Welcome. Woo! Mr. Patrick Rumlar, Representative of the Czech Economic and Cultural Office, 捷克经济文化办事处驻台代表，欢迎。Mr. Yuri Ruzishka, Vice President of the Senate, Czech Republic, 捷克参议院副议长。Mr. Zdeněk Žib, Mayor of the City of Prague, 布拉格市长。Next, we'd like to welcome the guests from the Senate of the Parliament of the Czech Republic. Please stand up. 我们欢迎捷克参议院团员。Please, you all stand up. Member of the Senate from the Czech Republic, please stand up and receive our applause. 欢迎。Okay, and all the business delegation from the Czech Republic. 接下来我们掌声欢迎来自于捷克我们企业代表的团员 all the delegates from the industry of the Czech Republic. Would you please also stand up, everybody? Woo! And of course, the journalists from the Czech Republic. 当然还有我们这次呢一同来参访台湾的捷克媒体团的代表，欢迎 Welcome to Taiwan and thank you so much for coming. 再次谢谢来自于捷克这么多的好朋友参加我们今天2020台湾捷克经贸暨投资论坛。那接下来呢，我们首先有请主办单位经济部王美花部长为我们致开幕词。Now for the opening remark, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Ms. Mei Hua Wang, Minister of the Ministry of Economic Affairs, MOEA.
捷克参议院韦德奇议长、国发会龚主委、布拉格市市长、捷克代表团员、各位企业先进、各位女士、各位先生，大家早。
Vážený předsedo Českého senátu, pane Vystrčile, vážený pane předsedo KOM, vážení členové české delegace, vážení zástupci podnikatelského sektoru, vážené dámy a vážení pánové, dobré dopoledne. Vítám vás na Tajvansko-českém hospodářském a obchodní investiční fórum 2020.
Dobrý den. 欢迎各位来参加今天台捷经贸投资论坛。这个活动其实是今年1月底疫情以来，台湾唯一接待的外国大型访团的活动。
Tato událost je ve skutečnosti jedinou velkou akcí, kterou Tajvan už požádal pro přijetí návštěvy od vypuknutí epidemie koncem ledna tohoto roku.
因为台湾已经连续141天没有新增的本土案例，所以我们的疫情指挥中心希望用最高的规格来进行防疫。这几天大家在台湾的活动可能会觉得有些不习惯，请大家多见谅。但是相信大家也可以感受得到，台湾是一个非常安全的地方。
Vzhledem k tomu, že Tajvan už téměř 140 dní po sobě nezaznamenal žádné nové místní případy koronaviru, naše epidemické velitelské centrum přeje nebo doufá, aby preventivní opatření byla provedena na vyšší úrovni. A proto prosím o vaše pochopení, že byste možná nemohli zvyknout na organizované opatření a činnosti na Tajvanu během těch dní. Ale myslím, že byste mohli cítit, že Tajvan je bezpečný.
感谢韦德奇议长在众多严峻的挑战下，仍然排除万难，远道而来，率领捷克代表团访问台湾。我们也非常谢谢台湾的业者来参加今天的论坛。
Chtěla bych panu předsedovi Vystrčilovi ještě jednou poděkovat, že jste přivedli českou delegaci na návštěvu Tajvanu nejen přes velké vzdálenosti, ale i přes přísné výzvy a veškeré potíže. Zároveň našim tajvanským podnikatelům také moc děkuji za účast na dnešním fóru.
台湾跟捷克的地理位置虽然比较遥远，但是两国之间的关系向来非常紧密。早在25年前，我们有许多的资通讯大厂，因为捷克优越的技术劳力跟工业基础，都纷纷到捷克去投资设厂，为两国往后的经贸关系跟产业合作奠定了基础。
Ačkoliv Tajvan a Česká republika jsou geograficky od sebe vzdálené, vztah mezi oběma zeměmi byl vždy velmi těsný. Již před 25 lety mnoho našich špičkových telekomunikačních společností začalo investovat a založilo továrny v České republice. Pro její vynikající technické pracovní síly a průmyslový základ. A tak položili základ budoucím hospodářským a obchodním vztahům a průmyslové spolupráci mezi oběma zeměmi.
随后两国的经贸关系也更进一步转向双向的交流跟合作。那最近我们的业者在捷克当地有很多的合资的案件，比如我们的鸿海跟捷克的 KKCG 集团在捷克成立了一个数据中心，我们的台商也力持科技公司也跟捷克的工具机大厂在捷克共同生产在台湾生产这个工具机的市场。
Následně se ekonomické a obchodní vztahy mezi oběma zeměmi dále obrátily k oboustranním výměnám a spolupráci. V posledních letech existuje mnoho případů společných podniků mezi tchajwanskými společnostmi a místními českými společnostmi. Například Foxconn, Honghai a česká skupina KKCG společně založili datové centrum. Navíc existují taky případy, kdy tchajwanské a české společnosti spolupracovaly a založili továrny u nás na Tchajwanu, aby společně vystoupili na asijsko-pacifický trh.
另外，从2016年开始，台捷的经济智商会议提升到次长的层级。那我个人也很荣幸，在2018年亲自率团到捷克主持第3届的经济智商会议。那就双方在贸易、投资、科技创新、智慧城市、能源、循环经济等等，有很多的交流跟合作。
V roce 2016 uspořádali Tchajwan a Česká republika první ekonomicko-technické konzultační zasedání. Oficiální ekonomické a obchodní výměny mezi oběma zeměmi na úroveň náměstků ministrů. V roce 2018 bylo mi ctí přivést delegaci do České republiky a společně předsedat 3. konferenci o ekonomických a technických konzultacích. Témata konferenci zahrnovala obchod, investice, vědecký výzkum a inovace, inteligentní města, energetiku a oběhové ekonomika. S cílem podpoří výměny a spolupráci mezi oběma stranami v uvedených oblastech.
今年上半年，台捷避免双重课税的协定在5月12号生效，将为两国企业创造租税公平跟鼓励投资的良好环境。那今年下半年，也就是现在，在韦德奇议长的带领下，我们除了见证台捷关系史上人数最多、层级最高的访问团，同时也再次为两国关系创下新的里程碑。
V první polovině letošního roku, kdy 12. května vstoupila v platnost Tchajwansko-česká dohoda o zamezení dvojího zdanění, očekává se, že se vytvoří pro společnosti obou zemí spravedlivé prostředí pro zdanění a příznivé podmínky pro investice. A ve druhé polovině letošního roku pod vedením pana předsedy Vystrčila jsme byli nejen svědky nejpočetnější české delegace na nejvyšší úrovni v historii tchajwansko-českých vztahů, ale také stanovili nový milník ve vztazích mezi oběma zeměmi.
台湾和捷克除了经贸交流密切以外，长久以来，两国也共享民主、自由跟人权的普世价值。那民主国家 在追求经济发展跟成长的同时，当然必须要遵守自由、民主、开放跟社会责任等基本的价值，让企业在获利跟投资以外，都可以符合相关的人权规范。那这个就像韦德奇议长所说的，如果为了钱财牺牲了这些价值，到最后可能连钱财都没有了。
Kromě úzkých ekonomických a obchodní výměn mezi Tchaj-wanem a Českou republikou se obě země již dlouhou dobu shodly také na hodnotách demokracie, svobody a lidských práv. Pan předseda Vystrčil ve svém zpravodajském rozhovoru před návštěvou Tchaj-wanu uvedl, že hodnoty svobody, demokracie, suverenity a lidských práv jsou důležitým základem pro dlouhou rozvoj země a ekonomiky. Česká republika klade důraz na to, že podnikový zisk pochází z podnikatelského prostředí, které respektuje lidská práva a zároveň taky vybízí podniky, aby věnovali pozornost sociální odpovědnosti partnerů. Ve skutečnosti se to právě shoduje a odráží hodnoty Tchaj-wanu týkající se udržitelného rozvoje a oběhového hospodářství. Jak řekl pan předseda Vystrčil, že kdyby tyto hodnoty byly obětovány kvůli penězům, tak jednou bychom mohli zjistit, že už vůbec žádné nemáme.
所以今天经济部、国发会跟外交部3个部会在捷克访团来台的期间，来共同举办这个投资经贸论坛，希望协助台湾跟捷克的企业在疫情期间调整供应链的布局，掌握后疫情时代产业合作的商机，提供双方业者经贸交流跟产业合作的平台。
Ministerstvo hospodářství, Národní rady pro rozvoj a Ministerstvo zahraničních věcí dnes společně uspořádali hospodářské, obchodní a zahraniční věci a investiční fórum s cílem podporovat tchaj-wanské a české společnosti, přizpůsobit její uspořádání dodavatelského řetězce během epidemie. Hobí se obchodní příležitosti pro průmyslovou spolupráci v éře poepidemické a poskytnou platformu pro ekonomické a obchodní výměny a průmyslovou spolupráci mezi podniky z obou stran。
最后，我要再次感谢韦德奇议长亲自率领团队从捷克远处而来，向各位证明，不论再多的压力，再严峻的情势，也阻挡不了台捷两国捍卫民主自由、守护人权的决心，并且在经贸交流上创造互惠共赢的合作模式。我最后要祝福各位身体健康、事业兴隆、收获满满，谢谢大家。
Na závěr bych chtěla ještě jednou poděkovat panu předsedovi Vystrčilovi, že jste osobně přivedl delegaci k nám na návštěvu stávky České republiky a jste všem dokázali, že odhodlání Tchaj-wanu a České republiky hájit demokracii, svobodu a lidská práva je nezlomitelné a nezastavitelné i při velkém tlaku a přísné situaci. Zároveň bychom mohli vytvořit takzvaný win-win model spolupráce pro vzájemný prospěch v ekonomické a obchodní výměně. Vám všem přeji hodně zdraví, hodně štěstí a úspěchu v podnikání a hodně zisku. Děkuji vám.
我们再次掌声，谢谢经济部王美花部长。我们的致辞，谢谢。Thank you once again to Minister of Economic Affairs, Ms. Meihua Wang, for her remarks. 接下来呢，我们要有请捷克参议院韦德奇议长也上台来致辞哦。Next, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming, coming from afar, from the Czech Republic, Mr. Milos Vystrčil, President, Senate of the Czech Republic, to the stage for the remarks.
Tatia chao. Vážená paní ministryně, vážený pane první místopředsedo Senátu, vážení senátoři, vážený pane primátore a především vy, vážení podnikatelé z Česka a z Tajvanu.
尊敬的经济部部长，尊敬的议副长，尊敬的参议院议员，尊敬的布拉格市市长，尤其是尊敬的企业界代表。
Již jsme tady několikrát od paní ministryně Wang slyšeli, že naše spolupráce Česka a Tajvanu má velký potenciál být spoluprací výhodnou.
刚才王部长也已经提到过，我们双国捷克和台湾有很大的合作潜力。
Aby tomu tak bylo, tak všichni na to musíme společně pracovat.
为了能实现，我们双方都要做出努力。
U nás v Česku existuje takové úsloví nebo moudrost, kde se praví: řekni teplo, kolikrát chceš, teplo bude, až oheň rozděláš.
我们捷克语有一种俗语，我们需要暖和。我们说你需要暖和，你可以说暖和多少次？只有这个词说不会暖和，只有你点火之后才会暖和。
Neznamená to nic jiného než to, že bychom spíše než mluvit měli něco dělat.
这就意味着我们比说要做。
Politici by se měli snažit, aby podnikatelům příliš nepřekáželi a aby legislativní prostředí, které připravují, bylo jasné a srozumitelné.
所以，政治人物、政治家的主要任务就是不要单指企业家的从事他们的企业或者他们的经营，要准备良好的立法环境，让他们好好的经营他们的企业。
A podnikatelé by se měli snažit, aby se navzájem spojovali, navzájem spolupracovali a aby byli produktivní a prosperovali.
然后，企业家的主要任务就是尽量团结、尽量合作、尽量努力取得最好的成果。
Naše návštěva Tajvanu má přesně tento cíl.
我们访问台湾之行，主要目标就是这个。
My politici jsme sem přijeli proto, abychom vytvořili vhodné prostředí pro spolupráci našich podnikatelů a abychom vytvořili vhodné prostředí po spolupráci Tajvanu a Česka.
我们政治家来的访问台湾的目的，就是创造给企业家良好的环境，以及给台湾和捷克企业家创造良好的经营企业环境。
A naši podnikatelé sem přijeli, aby s tajvanskými podnikateli navázali potřebné kontakty a uzavřeli výhodné kontrakty.
然后我们的捷克企业家代表访问台湾的目的，就是与台湾企业家开展合作以及开展联系。
Prosím, udělejme všechno pro to, aby tomu tak bylo.
所以我请大家做出最大的努力，取得成功。
Sledují nás nejen lidé v Česku, nejen lidé na Tajvanu, ale sleduje nás celý svět.
因为我们不仅有整个捷克共和国的人民，有整个台湾人民，但是整个世界的人民都在看着我们。
A to, zda budeme úspěšní, zda budete úspěšní, potom ovlivní budoucnost.
我们是否能取得成功，会影响未来。
Jenom vím, že jsme ve složité době a že musíme přijmout všechna možná omezení.
我知道今天的这个时代很复杂，我们大家都要接受各种各样的措施。
I proto si dovolím tady na Tajvanu všem sdělit, že všichni, co jsme tady z Česka, již jsme více než 14 dní v dobrovolné karanténě a prošli jsme již 3 negativními testy, z nich jeden jsme absolvovali včera na Tajvanu.
这就是为什么我特别想强调，我们整个来自捷克的代表团来台湾之前，大家都进行自主隔离，然后已经进行了3次 PCR 测试，结果都好。昨天进行了最后一次测试。
A nyní se dívám do těch předních politických tajvanských řad a prosím, udělejte všechno pro to, aby se naši podnikatelé individuálně mohli setkat s vašimi podnikateli a mohli dělat ten biznis.
然后现在我就看台湾方政治人物出席的第一排和第二排，就是尽量给我们企业家机会和他们台湾合作伙伴见面的机会，就是让他们拜访他们台湾的合作伙伴。
A věřte, že to je stejně důležité pro naše podnikatele, kterých přijelo téměř 40. A já jim velmi za tu odvahu děkuju, tak pro vaše podnikatele.
相信对我们来自捷克的企业家有超过40个来自捷克的企业家，对他们非常重要，但是对台湾的企业家也是很重要，互相能见面。
A věřte, že bez možnosti svobodné spolupráce mezi podnikateli, mezi zaměstnavateli nebude svobody a demokracie ani v Česku, ani na Tajvanu.
所以没有企业家之间的自由合作的机会，台湾、捷克也不会得到自由。
Protože právě svoboda a demokracie jsou základem prosperity.
因为自由和民主是繁荣的主要基础。
A proto ještě jednou prosím, udělejme všechno pro to, aby naše mise byla úspěšná, aby se spolupráce mezi Českem a Tajvanem úspěšně rozvíjela a abychom naplnili heslo, které je názvem dnešní mojí odpolední přednášky na Národní univerzitě v Čenži, které říká, že činy jsou nejlepší slova.
所以我再请大家请做出最大的努力，使我们使命取得成功，让我们两国之间台湾和捷克关系再发展，然后我们大家可以实现我今天下午在政治国立大学讲话题，就是行动为最佳雄辩。
Děkuji vám za pozornost a přeji úspěch vašemu jednání.
谢谢大家的留意，我祝大家成功。
Thank you very much to Mr. Milos Vystačil, President Senate of the Czech Republic, Mulapraban Dekwe. Thank you so much. 我们再次谢谢 捷克参议院韦德奇议长的致辞哦。那诚如刚才部长以及议长所提到的，台湾以及捷克呢，共享了许多关于自由、民主以及人权的相同价值。那这次捷克访台呢，也为台捷两国的关系树立新的里程碑哦。Just like Minister Wang and also Mr. Vistaccio just said, the visit of the Czech delegation to Taiwan this time means a lot of more cooperation to come in the near future. 那透过今天的论坛现场呢，台湾以及捷克双方的代表也要签署3份的合作备忘录，智慧城市及 AIoT、新创社群以及智慧机械3大方面。And next, we'd like to invite the representatives from Taiwan and the Czech Republic to sign 3 MOUs on smart city and AIoT, startup ecosystem collaboration, and smart manufacturing, respectively. 那首先呢，我们签署第1份的合作备忘录，台捷智慧城市及 AIoT 合作备忘录。The first one is the Memorandum of Understanding on the Cooperation of Smart City and the AIoT. 我们首先有请台捷双方的签署人到台上就座。我们首先欢迎亚洲矽谷计划执行中心詹方冠副执行长。Firstly, from Taiwan, we'd like to welcome Mr. Feng Guanzhan, Deputy CEO of the Asian Silicon Valley Development Agency. And from the Czech Republic, we'd like to welcome Dr. Thomas Renshin, Representative of Science and Technology Advanced Region. 我们有请捷克科学科技先端园区的代表，是捷方的签署人，也请到台上来就座。We'd like to welcome Dr. Thomas Renshin, Representative of Science and Technology Advanced Region. Please also join us on the stage. 我们掌声欢迎。那要见证台捷双方签署智慧城市以及 AIoT 合作备忘录，我们也要邀请2位见证贵宾到台上来。And to witness this historic moment, 我们首先要有请台湾的代表，国家发展委员会龚明鑫主任委员。Let's welcome Dr. 龚明鑫, Minister of the National Development Council. And from the Czech Republic, let's welcome Mr. Milos Vistaccio once again to the stage. 我们也要有请捷方的代表，我们的参议院议长，作为我们第1份合作备忘录的见证贵宾，请就座。好，我们现在呢，2位签署人以及2位见证贵宾都已经就座了。接下来，我们就要有请詹方冠副执行长 and Dr. Thomas Renshin， 请签署台捷智慧城市及 AIoT 合作备忘录。Please sign the Memorandum of Understanding on the Cooperation of Smart City and the AIoT。接下来，请焕文再次签署。And now, please exchange the MOU and sign again. 请签署。我们希望透过合作备忘录呢，深化台湾以及捷克双方在智慧城市以及 AIoT 领域的交流以及合作。接下来呢，我们要有请大力促成这一次合作的龚明鑫主任委员，也在备忘录上签下您的大名。And to thank Dr. Gong for making this possible, we'd also like to have Dr. Gong sign on the MOU. 透过这一次合作备忘录的签署呢，相信台湾以及捷克双方在智慧城市以及 AIoT 能够有更多的合作。签署完成，我们请4位贵宾起身。Now please stand up. Let's have a photo together. 我们请签署人2位将您的约本拿起来秀给大家。Please open the MOU and let's have a photo together, everyone. 我们先看上前方的镜头。Look at the cameras in front of you first. 接下来看向左边好吗 ？To your left. And to your right. 看向右边。好，我们再回到中间。好，我们给我们2位签署人以及见证贵宾一个最大的掌声。主委 and Miss Vistaccio, please remain on the stage. 我们请主委以及议长先在台上留步。那我们请副执行长 and Dr. Renshin, you may return to your seats first. 我们请2位签署人呢先行回座。那我们2位见证贵宾呢留在舞台上 ，Please take your seats. Please remain on the stage and take your seats. We have 2 more MOUs to sign on the stage. Mr. Mustachio, you may take your seats first, and Dr. Rasheen, please return to your seats first. Thank you very much. 好，主委以及我们的议长可以先就座了，谢谢您。好，接下来呢，我们继续签署第2份的合作备忘录。We move on to the second MOU today. It's on startup ecosystem collaboration. 是台捷新创社群合作备忘录哦。我们要有请2位签署人到台上来。台方的代表，数位时代共同创办人，让我们掌声欢迎陈素兰执行长 from Taiwan. To sign the MOU, we have Ms. Katie Chen, CEO of the Business Next Media Corporation. From the Czech Republic, we have Mr. Pavel Divish, the chairman of Czech Taiwanese Business Chamber. 来自于捷方的代表，我们欢迎捷台商会会长，请就座。接下来，我们就有请陈素兰执行长 and Mr. Divish, please sign the MOU on startup ecosystem collaboration. 请签署台捷新创社群合作备忘录。接下来，请2位贵宾换文再次签署。Now, please exchange the MOU and sign again. And we're very much looking forward to more cooperation on startup ecosystem between Taiwan and the Czech Republic. 接下来，我们一样要有请大力促成这一次合作的龚明鑫主委在合作备忘录上签下您的大名 ，and also Dr. Gong, please also sign on the MOU. 我们刚才呢已经签署了智慧城市以及 AIoT 合作备忘录。那台湾以及捷克为了要活化2地的新创社群以及之间的交流合作，我们也要签署一份合作备忘录。签署完成，我们请台上的2位签署贵宾以及见证贵宾起身 ，Please stand up and let's have a photo together. 我们大家再给他们一个掌声好吗 ？Yes, open the MOU. 好，先看向中间的镜头 ，Look at the cameras in front of you. 看向左边 ，to your left.And then to your right， 看向右边。好，我们再回到中间 ，and back to the cameras in front of you. Thank you very much. 签署完成，我们给第2组合作备忘录的2位签署人以及2位贵宾一个掌声。我们有请执行长以及龚主委，请您先行回座。And Mr. Vistaccio and also Mr. Divish, please remain on the stage and take your seats on the stage. 我们请2位捷方的代表、议长以及捷台商会的会长在台上就座。Thank you very much. 接下来呢，我们要签署第3份的合作备忘录——台捷智慧机械合作备忘录。Next, we're going to move on to the 3rd MOU today. It's on cooperation of smart manufacturing. 我们有请签署人、台方的代表、财团法人精密机械研究发展中心赖永祥总经理 from Taiwan. We have Mr. Yongxiang Lai, General Manager of Precision Machinery Research and Development Center. Please join us on the stage. 我们捷方的代表呢，捷台商会的会长已经在台上了。那当然，见证这个重要的时刻，我们要再次掌声有请经济部王美花部长。And to witness this very important moment, let's welcome Minister of Economic Affairs, Ms. Meihua Wang, once again to join us on the stage. 接下来，我们就有请赖永祥总经理 and Mr. Divish, please sign the MOU. 请签署台捷智慧机械合作备忘录。请签署。请换文再次签署。好，我们请2位贵宾呢再次签署台捷智慧机械合作备忘录哦。 接下来我们有请大力促成这次合作案的经济部王美花部长也在备忘录上签名。And next, Minister Wang, please also sign on the MOU. And thank you so much for making this possible. 希望透过这一次的合作备忘录的签署，让台湾、捷克双方在智慧机械领域能够有更多的合作以及交流。签署完成，我们请4位贵宾起身。Now please stand up and show us your MOU. Let's have a photo together. 好，我们一起看向前方的镜头。Firstly, to the cameras in front of you. 接下来看向左边 ，to your left, and then to your right， 看向右边。接下来，请看向中间的镜头。And our guests on the stage, please stay on the stage. We have one more photo to do, all right? We can never get enough photos. 我们要再次有请刚才参与所有我们合作备忘录签署的签署贵宾以及我们的见证贵宾都到台上来，一同加入合照的行列。We'd like to invite Dr. Mingxin Gong again to the stage. Mr. Zhan once again to the stage. Dr. Thomas Renxin once again to the stage. And Miss Katie Chen, please also join us on the stage. 有请。我们非常开心哦，透过今天2020台湾捷克经贸暨投资论坛，也促成了台捷智慧城市及 AIoT 新创社群合作以及智慧机械3份合作备忘录的签署。We're very happy today. Taiwan and the Czech Republic signed 3 MOUs on AIoT and Smart City, on startups, ecosystem collaboration, and smart manufacturing. 好，我们试试再次热烈的掌声，谢谢我们所有台上的贵宾。Once again, a big round of applause to all of our distinguished guests on the stage. 非常谢谢部长，非常谢谢议长，谢谢主委。谢谢我们所有的签署人以及见证贵宾。You may return to your seats right now. 谢谢您 ，Thank you once again. 好，那我们希望呢，透过这3份合作备忘录的签署哦，就像是刚才部长以及议长所提到的，台捷双方呢，已经多年来有非常深厚的情谊。那我们希望透过这个合作备忘录的签署呢，让我们在智慧城市 AIoT、在新创社群以及在智慧机械3大领域呢，能够有更深入的交流以及合作。And through the signing of 3 MOUs, we really hope to deepen cooperation and exchanges on Smart City, AIoT, startup ecosystem, and smart manufacturing between Taiwan and the Czech Republic. 那接下来呢，是我们今天的专题演讲的时间了。我们呢会以后疫情时代的合作商机为主轴，邀请台湾以及捷克双方的讲者呢，来跟我们就3大主题：物联网及人工智慧、绿色经济以及新创来分享他们的看法哦。And now we move on to the keynote speeches. On the post-COVID-19 industry cooperation opportunities, we're going to have speakers from Taiwan and the Czech Republic to share with us their thoughts on IoT and AI, green economy, and startups. 首先呢，我们第一个主题是物联网以及人工智慧。我们邀请来自于台湾的第一位讲者，研华科技工业物联网事业群邱建清资深协理。Firstly from Taiwan, to talk about IoT and AI, let's welcome Mr. Jason Cho, Senior Director of Industrial Group from Advantech.
Ahoy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jason from Advantech Industrial IoT Group. So today, I would like to share with you regarding to the Advantech views on IoT. So just give you some of the background for Advantech. So Advantech is founded at 1983. So at the 2010, we set up the company mission is the enabling an intelligent planet. So that's the time we start talking about the IoT. But at that time, the name is not mentioned as IoT, but we start set up this as our company goal. So the revenue for 2019 is 1.76 billion US dollar, and the market capital is around 8.1 billion. So our offering and the service field is including the Industrial 4.0, Industrial IoT, embedded computing, and smart city. They'll be including the medical, retail, logistics. So just give you some of the key milestones for the close to decades. This will be including the past 10 years and also the following 10 years. So as I mentioned, since 2010, we set up the company mission is the enabling intelligent planet. And 2013, we reached the revenue for 1 billion US dollar. Since the 2017, we start to introduce the WISE Pass. There's the IoT Cloud Pass. There's the IoT Cloud Platform. And the following year is 2018. We start to kick off the phase 2 business. So there's the phase 2, as we mentioned, the phase 1 is the device, is a hardware selling. But if we would like to sell the solution, there's the hardware, including the software. We mentioned there's the phase 2 business. So we start the phase 2 business from the 2018. And for the following 10 years, we have set the 2 major tasks. First one is we like to have the next stage, globalization. That means we would like to strengthen the region competence. And the second, we will have to co-work with the domain-focused solution integrator by the co-creation or the joint venture program. So that means for IoT world, we cannot do everything by ourselves. We need to leverage the ecosystem. We need to work with the partner. So that is the main thing. So right now we have 3 manufacturing sites. They are in China, Taiwan, and Japan, and have the 4 logistics centers, including the US, Europe, Taiwan, and China. And we have 14 service centers. That means the service center that can provide the CTOS services. And we have the branch offices in 27 countries. And right now, we have the 8,200 employees worldwide. So this is the distribution for our revenue in 2019. So that you see the first 2 portion is in North America and China, and followed by the Intercom and Europe. And we also list down the possible opportunity for each region. Like in Europe, we think the embedded market explosion, and also the Industrial 4.0, and intelligent hospitality, and also the logistics, also will be the quite opportunity on this region. So this is the from the Interbrand, it ranking the best Taiwan global brand 2019. So you see the Advantech is the number 5. And we also list down the history from the 2003 and 2019. We has been gradually upgraded till now. It's the number 5. And we are the number 1 industrial PC vendor, and our market share is 34. And also, we also be recognized by the Nikkei in Asia 300. We are the number 25. And there's the US Control Magazine, and we are the 21 automation company, and it's the 16 in North America automation vendor. So here we'd like to highlight that for the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And phase 1, we can do in the product, doing by ourselves. But phase 2, we need to leverage co-work with the partner that we start to introduce the solution-ready package. And the phase 3, they need to leverage the domain-focused SI that can be contribute the overall. And there's our architecture for the wise path. And they think that I do not have too much time to explain the detail, but just to let you know, we introduced the wise path for the IoT PaaS platform. And so here could be, as a highlight, we think the industrial value chain and market size will be integrated separate into the 4 categories, including the devices. There will have a 25%. Communication is a 10%. 10% for the software platform, and another 55% is related to the, as I mentioned, the domain-focused SI. They have the domain knowledge. So we need to work with them for this portion. Right now, we only focus on the three categories. We made the product by ourselves, but we need to work with them on this, the biggest portion for the foreign IoT world. And right now, we have the 2 site service center in Europe. Our warehouse and headquarters is in the Hanover, and our AME is in Warsaw. And also, we have right now have the 14 sites in Europe, and including Czech Republic. So we have the office in Ústí, and also I have the R&D center in Brno. So there's the, just give you some idea, we have the several channel partners in Czech Republic. And also we focus on several vertical applications. So we have the key account on the energy, automotive, smart infrastructure, and also the system integrators. So they could be quite working well with those kind of a company. So I'm looking forward to have the business opportunity to work with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Jason from Advantech. 接下来呢，我们一样来自于台湾的讲者哦，非常荣幸为各位邀请到广达电脑张家渊技术长。Ladies and gentlemen, next also from Taiwan, we'd like to welcome Dr. Ted Zhang, CTO of Quanta Computer. 掌声欢迎。
Good morning, honorable guest from Czech. As a big fan of Smetana, Dvořák, and also Janáček, it's my great honor to share our insights regarding technology and industry for our friends. And so my topic is all around artificial intelligence of things for smarter e-health of the future, especially in the stage of post-COVID-19. So my name is Ted Chen. I'm the CTO, VP, and GM of the company. I'm also a professor. I'm also member of APEC Business Advisory Council for Taiwan. So first of all, I would like to tell you about Quanta. Quanta is a company founded back in the year 1988 by Barry Lam. So what is Quanta? Quanta is simply the biggest computer maker on this planet. So basically, this is our headquarters. We do all the R&D in this building in Taiwan, but we do the global manufacturing and supply chain management. And so it's a company simply making ideas happen for the great partners globally. So basically, when we receive the ideas or sketches from the companies like Apple, Google, Amazon, and others, we turn it into real products. So for example, when Google came to Quanta saying that they have a new operating system, Chrome, and we turned it into a Chromebook. And when Professor Negroponte from MIT Media Lab saying, can we make a new laptop optimized for the rural area to support the education of the third world? It's a one laptop per child projects. And of course, we make up, we can make a very, thin wearables like Apple Watch and others. And in 2005, we worked with MIT to start up our autopilot cars. And after that, we make everything inside the cloud, including server storage and also network switches. So it's a company that willing to work with all friends globally and try to establish a win-win partnership. And so the company, usually define its future based on the IT paradigm shifts from mainframe PC, cloud computing, and to AI. So every 10 years, we became number one in one sector. So currently, Quanta is still number one in notebook. Every year, we ship over the 50 million laptops. And so for cloud computing, we ship our server for the cloud service provider is number one. And of course, we power up the AI computing based on our GPU servers. And for 5G, because for 5G, they decentralize the central office as a cloud environments. So Quanta is still number one in the sector. So it's a company not just making laptop, it's making all connected devices and making our lifestyle better. So we have notebook for smart office, we have smart wearable for smart healthcare, we have smart devices like smart speakers. The company is also dedicated to VR and AR for the future. And we have the full series of technology around server storage, switch, and cloud, including hardware and software. And so this is a company also dedicated to the future communications like 5G. And the company also have a branch company doing the cobalt. So we are number 3 to 2 in the world on providing cobalt arms. And of course, we are powering up all the autonomous car servers globally. And right now, we are very dedicated to smart medical devices to enable a future e-healthcare for the next wave. And so it's a Fortune 500 company, and the revenue is is more than the $34 billion US dollar, and our global employees is around 86,000. So we actually, in our headquarters here in Taiwan, we have more than 5,000 R&D engineers, and we do the manufacturing in China, USA, and also we are doing the supply chain management globally, including Germany. So in Taiwan, we also built up the AI computing platform to support national projects on the AI. And also the company is recognized as the top 100 global innovators based on the outcome and value of the patents that we created. And so we have very long-term research relationship with MIT Computer Science and Artificial Laboratory. So starting from year 2005, we kick off the first project, 5-year projects called Tea Party projects. And later, we turned the human-centric computing into cloud computing in year 2010. And last year, we kicked off another project with very focused on computational healthcare. So we are not just working with computer science, we are working with medical doctors and also working with the real hospital environments. So you can see that this is a company not only focused on the manufacturing, but also focused on advanced research with global great research institutes. So basically, from this view graph, you can see what we are doing right now. We are not just doing, push technology. We are not just push the new technology to the market. We are actually based on our understanding about human, and we try to understand the problem and develop solutions based on the problems. So you can see that we are very focused on optimize the user experience. And of course, you can deliver different kind of user experience, through the AR and VR. And I only have 1 minute, okay? And through IoT and mobile connecting and to the cloud and data and big, and AI. So I would like to, speed up. Let's see what we can do within 1 minute. So basically, we try to define human-centric, applications, collect the data, and through machine learning, that we can deliver more human-centric applications. So what we are doing right now for the smart, medicine is that this is the company, is one of the best company in the world that can make hardware devices. We make connected devices connected to the cloud and collect the big data, and through machine learning, we deliver different kind of algorithms. And so this is our solutions to enable IoT in the medical domains, that by providing new AI medical clouds, so we can capture the doctor's experience and transform it into an AI and to support the future of medicine. So the solutions for us is called Quokka. And so I'll skip these slides so you can see that we have all kinds of connected sensors. We have new solutions for telemedicine and also solutions for the world. And they're all powered by AI. So this is a new devices that we are shipping right now. And so basically, the next word would be very important is contactless precision medicine after COVID-19. So I just want to show you one, small things that we just come up from our lab. Previously you can have physical contact to the patients, but in the future, such separation will create a long distance. So you will need a different kind of kinetic things that connect to the patients. You can take their, vital signs. Even you are wearing, protection gloves. So of course you can do that inside the world. You can do that at home, and through AI you can reduce the efforts of human resource around the medical cares. So this is what we are trying to do. We build up something through the mobile app and cloud, and we do AI. So to make it short, I think the best way to predict the future is simply to invent it. That's our goal, and that's what we are doing right now. We are looking forward to working with you to make the world better. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Ted from Quanta Computer。非常谢谢广达的张家渊技术长哦。那各位现场贵宾，您的识别证的背面呢，也有一组 QR code， 扫描 QR code 也可以看到我们今天的简报哦。And you may find a QR code in the back of your badge. Scan the QR code, you may have access to the slides presented today. 那接下来呢，我们有请来自于捷克的两位讲师，也针对物联网以及人工智慧来跟我们分享哦。Next, also to talk about IoT and AI, we'd like to welcome Mr. Jakub Kushma, the CEO of Veracity Protocol from the Czech Republic. 有请来自于捷克 Veracity Protocol 的执行长。
Hello, 你好。So my name is Jakub Kushma. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Veracity Protocol. I currently live in Taiwan, and it's my great pleasure to join the event. I will wait for my slides to begin. Okay. Here we go. So we are a deep tech security company. We are building a standard of trust for physical objects in order to protect people, national security, and brands. What we basically do is connecting physical and digital worlds. We developed a solution which is based on computer vision and machine learning, which enables any camera to secure any product's authenticity, identity, and check for any anomalies and tampering without embedded chips, barcodes, or markers. So these are easy to copy, and they can be removed or manipulated. So how does it work? Basically, every physical product has its own unique material structure. It's the same as a human fingerprint. For example, take the server motherboard and its components. It's impossible to replicate the material structure down to the level of microns. So what we do is we enable any camera to capture these characteristics into what we call physical code to uniquely represent the product. And this then allows anyone to verify its identity, if it's authentic, if there has been any changes or tampering. And we can do this even with just a smartphone. So key services we are offering is first non-invasive identification, allowing anyone to identify and track products without relying on need of serial numbers, barcodes, or text, just using the unique material structure. Another authenticity protection, so you can verify the authenticity of a physical product, be the product, packaging, or part, using just a smartphone. And third, tamper detection and optical inspection, which allows anyone in the supply chain to detect unauthorized changes or manipulation down to a level of microns. Or you can automate quality assurance at scale. So, just got stuck. Here we go. So this is a very unique and revolutionary technology. Since it works with products as they are, it's extremely accurate, fast, and works with just a smartphone in wild conditions. So it's a low, fast, and scalable solution, beating all the current solutions out there. Right now, we work with companies in critical products and electronics, including semiconductor space, where we recently closed a partnership with Intel. We also work in the sector of identity and security documents, banknotes, and security elements, where we work with national printers of security papers. And in Industry 4.0 and blockchain, where we provide the key security technology. And in the COVID-19 world, in the post-world, what is now the new normal, supply chains are disrupted, and there are many challenges. What we are basically providing is a layer of trust for critical technologies. First, we can immutably link any physical object to digital databases, be it a blockchain or digital twin. We enable decentralized economy by securing the object's identity and authenticity. And lastly, we are providing a key element for automation and Industry 4.0 by securing data veracity, basically allowing machines to trust the objects they are working with without relying on the current elements. And that's very short and sweet, hopefully. So let's establish the trust together. And thank you. 谢谢.
谢谢 Thank you so much to Jakub Kušmar, CEO of Veracity Protocol from the Czech Republic. Thank you very much for your insights. 那接下来呢，我们有请捷克投资发展局先进工业技术商业发展经理。Next, let's welcome Mr. Robert Kill, Business Development Manager for Advanced Engineering from Czech Invest. 掌声欢迎 Let's welcome him.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can hear me, but if I may. Thank you. So hopefully now you can hear me. Good morning once again. My name is Robert Kyle, and I'm the Business Development Manager for Advanced Industrial Technologies at Czech Invest. I represent the Investment and Business Development Agency of the Czech Republic, which is the subordinate organization to the Ministry of Industry and Trade of the Czech Republic. And our main mission is basically to promote the Czech industry, of course, technologists, etc., with our Czech companies to really promote and build the industry even further. We do this by offering various consultancy services, business intelligence, connection to the suppliers, finding a real estate, or for you, maybe if you would come from Taiwan to the Czech Republic, also with the tailor-made visits. Just for you to see, we've got a very broad scope of activities, but one of it is definitely the investment projects we helped mediate the whole procedure. And from the year 1992, where we were established, our activity actually created nearly 300,000 new jobs. And you can see over $45 million is expected investment total amount. So basically, if you were looking for any possible expansion of your business opportunities in the Czech Republic, please feel free to contact us and we'll help you with the whole procedure. Today I was asked to talk more about the COVID thing, what happened in the Czech Republic, and what might be the business opportunities, especially in the areas of AI, IoT, and other industrial technologies. And I thought it might, for you especially, it might be interesting to see what actually happened in the Czech Republic and what we've done so far. Firstly, on 20th of March, the state of emergency was declared. On the 15th of March, now it works, on the 15th of March, free nationwide hotline was set up, so all of the people were calling to us and trying to ask, where can I get the tests, where can I get the face masks, etc. Just on the 19th of March, we launched a portal connecting excess capacities with the demand, so supply and the demand. Someone had face masks, someone needed them, so we connected them together. And then the new platform connecting Czechia was actually issued, and it was the platform connecting the initiatives of volunteers, associations, and states towards the public. On the 2nd of April, there was the first program, financial instrument, how to support the needy, if I should say so, and it was the Czech Rise Up program against COVID-19. And then on the 4th of May, the new COVID technology program to support the production of medical devices and protective equipment or the disposal or infection waste was also declared. Right now, there are several other programs, for instance, COVID Culture, where actually our government is helping the people and the businesses to come back to the state where they were before the COVID-19, because the Czech Republic was doing extremely well, exceptionally well in actually every business aspect. There was also a huge thing in Europe, which was the Hack the Crisis hackathon. It was all around the European Union, and basically this was the event where the companies issued new products regarding to the COVID crisis, and we supported over 108 projects, and 24 of them are really the core flagship projects. And basically, these are the startup companies that they made completely new product, and they are actually, most of them, looking for the investment. It's a very interesting technology, for instance, various oxygenators, virus deflectors, special polymers, etc. So I'll just like you to know that I think there might be a very good business opportunity as well. But the biggest thing goes definitely to the Czech companies. As you can see, before COVID-19, there were only 2 producers of face masks and respirators, and they were only able to produce a few thousand pieces per month. Right now, it's millions of pieces per month. So it shows how the Czech companies are extremely flexible and how they can deal with the unprecedented situation. And where I can see the industry cooperation in the future, where I would like to say that even though the COVID crisis is definitely something what influences us all, and it's a it's a crisis, so it's a bad thing. But on the other hand, it shows us that there might be a lot of opportunities to the future. And not all the things were stopped. Czech Republic is very well renowned all around the world for the AI. AI in the Czech Republic, we've got over 500 AI researchers, just the AI researchers. And actually, if you think about our population, 10.6 million of people, it's one of the largest concentrations of AI researchers in the whole world. Excellent educations, over 200 companies in AI, big data, IoT, industrial IoT, over 80 companies and startups just in AI. And definitely there is a lot of interest from the foreign companies to be connected to this ecosystem. This is something what I would like to show you. As you can see, many companies, also the world players, biggest ones in various fields of application. And to highlight it even more, the cutting-edge research is going on in the Czech Republic, for instance, linking AI, applying it to the robotics. Prague AI Center, 2 main hubs in the Czech Republic for the AI and robotics. And here you can see the total funding for the robotics. So, I mean, there are a lot of projects going on, and I think for you it might be very interesting to maybe talk and hear a bit more about these projects, because it's very, I would say, beneficial for the companies to be connected to these projects, to develop new technologies, and actually to get European money. One of the examples of excellency of linkage, the academics to the practice, is the Czech Institute of Informatics, Robotics and Cybernetics in Prague. A lot of projects going on. This is what I was talking about. Many of international companies are actually connected to that, and I think there lies an opportunity really to try to develop some kind of new product or technology in the future. And definitely I need to mention also one thing, and it's that the Czech is nano. I don't know if you know, but the Czech Republic is one of the world's leaders in the nanotechnology field. This is just a summary of companies from the Association of Nanotechnology Industry. Many of them were doing these face masks, respirators, and were extremely active throughout the crisis. And I think if you would like to expand your possible business cases, operations, projects, etc., COVID crisis actually brings the opportunity to cooperate with these manufacturers and try to develop a new product. So if you think about the Czech Republic in general, and if there are some things that I would like you to know just from this very short presentation, is that the Czech Republic has extremely great know-how when it comes to the manufacturing technologies, artificial intelligence, AI, and life sciences. You can find many students and graduates there, so the know-how is there. The Czech companies are extremely flexible. They are able to solve, I would say, every problem, as we demonstrated on the COVID-19 crisis situation. And definitely, we all are open to the cooperation, which is maybe something what's the most important. So I hope that after this crisis, we all will come back stronger. And thank you very much for this kind of opportunity to present here. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Kyle for your talk, and that also concluded the AIoT session for us. 非常谢谢来自于捷克投资发展局先进工业技术商业发展经理的这个介绍。那接下来呢，我们进入到今天上午的第2个主题——绿色经济。And now to focus on green economy, we'd like to firstly invite the speaker from Taiwan, Mr. Shuxin Steve Lai, Chairman of Taiwan Alliance for Sustainable Supply. 我们首先有请台湾永续供应协会赖树新理事长，掌声欢迎。
Good morning, all the distinguished guests from the Czech Republic. This is my great honor to speak to you. I'm representing for Taiwan, talk about the topic of the green economy. This is my just a brief background for your reference. This is our Earth. Should be always green, also blue. Green means fresh. Blue means clean. However, we come to many, many different terms regarding this. Say the green economy, circular economy, low carbon economy, also blue economy. However, just kind of the fundamental economic structure change with very innovative solution to resolve the environmental problem. That's where we call, also in Europe, very popular, we call circular economy. However, we look back about the UN environmental program, which we know the UNEP. To be green, the economy must not only be efficient, but also fair. So we look for the low carbon, resource efficient, also socially inclusive. Here's we are all familiar with what is a circular economy. Finally, we just said no waste and pollution. Means cradle to cradle. Everything should be recycled. Now, we all have a clear and also ambitious objective. What we should do for the low carbon economy. From this slide, you can see the figure up to the 2050. We all have a very clear objective to be achievable. Now look at our ocean. We call it blue economy. That means the nature provides the room for entrepreneurs who do more with less. Here's my presentation today. I'm talking about the wide circular economy in Taiwan. Also going to share with you experiences and opportunity of circular economy in Taiwan. Finally, is a market innovation and a successful story going to share with all of you. Why circular economy in Taiwan? Very simple. Because almost 3/4 of material are relying on the import from overseas, from outside the country. So we don't have enough natural resources. What I said, the natural resources are indeed scarce in Taiwan. So we need to use our resources more efficiently, more effectively. So we have changed our mindset from a linear economy to circular economy. The linear economy, you can see the slide in the up. We need to dispose here. Circular economy, that means efficient use of all the raw materials, use a sustainable, renewable, and generally available. That means sustainable production, also consumption. Here is an action plan on circular economy. You can see from production to consumption to waste management. Finally, but not the least, market for secondary raw materials. We also have a clear roadmap strategy from production, consumption, waste management, and also market for secondary raw material, as I just mentioned. This slide can be for your detailed reference. Now I'm going to share with you what is the experience opportunity of circular economy in Taiwan. You can look at this. Everybody knows this melody. Especially every city in Taiwan, when they listen to this melody, that means the time for dispose your garbage. This article has been once added on the Wall Street Journal in 2016. They called it Taiwan World's Genius of Garbage Disposal. Not only just this, I'm going to share more with you. Here's a kind of waste statistic in Taiwan. You can see 30% is actual household waste, and 70% is industrial waste. We do have our program and also our effort try to dispose of both household waste, also industrial waste. But finally, our multiple goal is zero waste. We have a 4-in-1 recycling program that's combine community residents, also recycling industries, local government, and the recycling fund, all together kind of joining effort to try to dispose of all the waste. This government regulates recyclable waste. Totally, we have 13 categories, 33 items. It's all defined as a recyclable waste. Now I'm going to share with you some of the market innovation success story which I've been doing in Taiwan.
Sustainable Taiwan, Circular Revolution. Taiwanese industrial companies play significant roles in the global supply chain and are the backbone of Taiwan's economy. However, the pollution and waste they produce imposes an enormous burden on the environment. Fortunately, public awareness of environmental issues is rising. More comprehensive and stricter environmental protection regulations have been legislated. A sustainable circular economy has been promoted and encouraged by the authorities. Therefore, Taiwanese corporations are devoted to sustainable development. Their determination is reflected in many aspects of their business, such as innovative green design, green purchasing, corporate governance, reuse and recycling of waste, water conservation, plantation, and education. Their endeavors are certified by international standards, such as the world's first LEED Platinum certified green plant, the world's first ISO 5001 energy management system verification, PAS 2050 carbon footprint inventory, and ISO 14064 greenhouse gas inventory. In 2018, there were 21 Taiwanese companies selected by the Dow Jones Sustainability Index. With an outstanding recycling rate reaching 55%, Taiwan has the capability of turning unpleasant waste into valuable resources. For example, Taiwanese corporations have come up with a pioneering technique to recycle and reuse 99.08% of TMAH, a toxic chemical waste inevitably produced during the panel manufacturing process. As for silicic waste, a byproduct of the wafer process, Taiwanese corporations make good use of it as a steel heating assistant. Taiwanese corporations innovate advanced technology, such as transforming coffee grounds into light, flexible, and breathable sportswear, turning pig gall into organic and natural shampoo, producing 100% biodegradable shampoo bottles, and clothes that are 100% made from plastic bottles. In 2017, the central government introduced circular economy into the 5.2 Industrial Transformation Plan, giving a big boost to green industry in Taiwan. Taiwan, an energetic green island, will spare no effort to contribute to our Earth.
There's also success stories in Taiwan. I gave them quite a few examples. Here is all the clothes come from waste and recycled plastic fibers. This company produces all from waste, especially from plastic bottle. You look at about the football jersey, which has been used widely in the FIFA Football World Cup, especially in the 2014 and 2018. I know Czech Republic have very strong on football, especially very strong in its football games worldwide. And your very famous goalkeeper national team also he won this jersey, which actually the material come from Taiwan, made from plastic bottles. You can see these are from the waste, also recycled glasses, the private loads. Then you mentioned about not only just the industry, but also consumer product, especially like a shampoo we wash our hair every day. Look, this company, combined with a big bottle, here's a story of this special company.
Alright is an ambitious shampoo corporation and also the winner of 2019 Taiwan Circular Economy Award. The chairman Ge Wangping is the most important leader behind. He tries to implement different business models of a circular economy, including regeneration, sharing, optimization, closed loop, virtualization, and material exchange among the departments within his company. Alright also influences upstream and downstream partners significantly. Among the achievements of a circular economy, Alright got a carbon footprint certification in the year 2008. They also produced carbon neutral shampoo in the year 2011, the first in the world. Alright set up the goal to use 100% renewable energy by 2025. In terms of material resources, Alright put the shampoo in 100% regenerated bottles into the market in 2016. Also produced regenerated lotion pump in the year 2018, which is also the first around the world. The total waste treatment rate of Alright has already reached 95.64%. The company also set up the goal of zero waste water emission in 2020. Alright's achievements have not just made great contributions to the environment and the economy, their achievements are also difficult to reach for most of the other companies.
They are the award winner for the Taiwan Circular Economy Award in 2019. This we call the scooter. You mean the first time the country you have many scooters on the street. Also from the Gogoro, we call it just like tires of scooters, also use recycles. Then we also have a Sunny Process Reduction Act in Taiwan. For instance, you can use your own reusable can. You can get a discount to buy any beverage. Then we also restrict to use beverage plastic straws from the four places like public institutions, schools, department stores, also fast food chain not allowed to use straws. Finally, we also have a couple of recycle examples. Finally, I'm going to conclude my remark. Taiwan has knowledge, experience, product, and service for circular economy solutions. Secondly, Taiwan also wishes to work and share with anyone from the world to providing the service or advice who is attempting to pursue circular economy discipline. Finally, the last but not least, Taiwan and Czech Republic should work collaboratively and also aggressively to promote circular economy under United Nations Environmental Program. The more detail going to be, you can download from the web, which is prepared by our Circular Economy Promotion Office. The more detail, what we've been doing from government, all the detailed policy procedures. You can see the more detail from there. My organization also going to have the first Asia Conference exhibition in Kaohsiung in the beginning of December. If a pandemic being relieved, you are all welcome to visit my show later on this year. Finally, my slides are keep our earth blue and green. Blue, again, that means no pollution. Green means no waste. A special thanks for this gentleman and lady who provided all the data for my presentation today. I'm going to take this opportunity to show my appreciation to all of them. The last one, the least, always thanks for your coming to Taiwan. Always welcome and enjoy your stay in Taipei. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Chairman Lai for your very informative talk. Thank you. 我们非常谢谢赖理事长非常精彩的分享哦。Next, we have two speakers from the Czech Republic to talk about green economy. Firstly, let's welcome Mr. Adam Bilek, owner of Circular Energy. 首先呢，让我们欢迎的是来自于捷克 Circular Energy 所有人 Adam Bilek。掌声欢迎。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam Bielek. I am the owner and the CEO of the company Circular Energy. I would like to continue with the circular economy because my company is focusing on plastic and tires recycling. And that's the point in a circular economy where basically we are using the end materials, which is not, there is a problem with the recycling, and we're using it as a valuable source for energy source, which you can use, you know, like on the end for the machines. You can see this picture is normal, maybe around the world. Everybody is trying to recycle something which it's a little bit hard to recycle. Yeah, as you can see, there's lots of materials in one place. What you will do with that, right? There's the only option that basically you can use a technology, which is doesn't matter what materials are you using, and with adding the heat, you can disrupt the chains to the beginning materials, which is carbon black, oil, and gas. Then the gas you can use in gas turbines to produce the electricity and heat. Our technology, which is basically mobile units, which you will place on the green field, it's modern technology where we are focusing on full automatization, safety procedures, easy transport to the customers, fast installation, remote access and controls, and support from our company. So if you want to have something which will recycle almost any kind of plastic or used tires, then our technology is the best solution. You are deciding you want to buy it, we will do all the planning, we will build our factory, testing, and just shipping, and in 1 week you can start do the production. Here are some pictures of our technology. We are using the finest materials, stainless steel with alloys, and as you can see, our inductive heating is the best on the market now. So without technology, there is no additional waste, no pollution, basically. Our technology, it's small technology. So you can imagine if you have a small cities, you cannot build big factories. Basically, you will need just small place, and you can do the recycling on the place where the trash is beginning. So, and you can use the energy which you will produce in a gas turbines to run the technology, and you can use the additional heat and electricity which you will produce to run the small city, for example. Here are some numbers what you can produce. Standard containerized technology is able to use 8,000 tons of plastics or used tires per year to do recycling with no additional waste. And here are the connection with the gas turbines. As I said on the beginning, it's the trash. You can change the trash to energy, and with energy or gas, you can run small turbines, so you can produce locally electricity or heat, which you can use. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much to Adam from Circular Energy. Next, we'd like to welcome Mr. Pavel Striturg, CEO of For Steel, also from the Czech Republic. 接下来呢，我们一样欢迎来自于捷克的讲师 For Steel 执行长 Pavel， 一样来跟我们谈绿色经济。掌声欢迎 ，Let's welcome him.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pavel Sturz, and I am director and founder of a small engineering company for steel, which is focused on utilization of waste heat in metallurgy. Many people perceived this industry as very energy intensive with negative impact on the environment, especially air pollution. So the question arises, can we talk about steel production in connection with green technology? Isn't that contradiction? In my view, there is no contradiction in this. And in my presentation, I would like to show you one application of modern green technology in this industrial area. In this picture, you can see our typical product. It is big heat exchanger. You see that dimension is pretty large. Length is 10 meters, width is 5 meters, and height is 8 meters roughly, with heat output around 10 megawatts. Specifically, this exchanger is focused for preheating air and gas for blast furnace. In this solution, we can save a lot of money for coal and for consumption of coal and natural gas. The cost of this project was roughly around 5 million euros, and payback was very, very quick, roughly 2 years. However, the problem arises where we have large excess of this waste heat. During the winter, we can spend this surplus waste heat for preheating of buildings, but we have still problems with this heat waste during summertime. This fact motivated us to propose following solution. In this simple scheme, you see combination of two technologies. The first one is heat pipes technology. We use this heat pipes technology for our heat exchanger. It is very interesting technology which was used in space program in the past, but now it is economically acceptable for this application. And we would like to combine this technology with ORC unit, organic rankine cycle, for production of electricity. Both technologies are very well known and proved. What is new or innovative is their application within metallurgical industry. We have prepared a real project for one of the biggest steel producer in the Czech Republic, and we try to persuade owner or investor for involving this project in the practice. But problem is, when you have something new, it is always a little bit suspicious for investors. And unfortunately, we didn't persuade this investor because they want to see the similar combination of technology in the practice. But we didn't give up, and in 2014 we started international project with our partners, and this project was called Pythagoras, and this project was funded from European Union. And I am very happy that in the end of this project, a large-scale pilot plant based on ORC technology has been built and commissioned. In following picture, you can see some nominal parameters of this project. Due to the limited time, I am not going into detail. Here you see a different, slightly simplified, but perhaps more understandable scheme. Heat exchanger, pointer doesn't work. Sorry. Heat exchanger capture waste heat, and recovered heat is going either to district heating systems to nearby town. It was built in Italy near town Brescia. And in summertime, when we don't use this recovered heat for heating system, we can produce electricity, and in this way we can reduce the consumption of factory needs. The last slide shows general economic model for calculation of return on investment based on variable input conditions. What to say in conclusion? I learned that there is a large metallurgical company in Taiwan. I have no doubt that this company uses waste heat for some solution. I would be very interested in the experience in this area. In my opinion, there is a great potential for possible cooperation in the field of green technologies within this industry between the Czech Republic and Taiwan. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question, please contact me through email or mobile. I will be happy to answer you.
Thank you very much to Pavel, CEO of Ford Steel. 非常谢谢来自于捷克的讲师精彩的分享哦。Ladies and gentlemen, we now have come to the last topic this morning, startups. And our Taiwan speakers will go first. 接下来呢，最后一个主题是新创。我们首先有请台湾方的代表哦，洞见未来科技陈佑任创办人及营运长 Mr. Yoren Chen, co-founder and COO of RelayJet Tech. Let's welcome him. 掌声欢迎。
Hello, everyone. I'm Jack from RelayJet. Our slogan is RelayJet, be your ear, and our mission is solving the fundamental problem of hearing. Our CEO, Bruce Chen, he is a hearing aid user for 30 years. He knows the pain point for the current hearing aid. So, we developed our AI engine called AI Speech Separation Engine to help people hear clearly. We provide products and solutions for hearing aid, PSAP, and earbuds. Besides, our ISO 3485 certification will be done at the first quarter of 2021. Everybody, you can imagine when you are in a noise environment, all sounds mix up, you cannot hear clearly, and hard to communicate with friends. This is called cocktail party problem, and this problem is doubly painful for hearing aid users. RelayJet AI engine can capture, separate, and enhance certain voice, help hearing aid user to hear clearly. Just use one microphone and this DSP edge computing. RelayJet can provide hearing aids with following features: voice enhance, amplify, connect to mobile, and take a phone call or listen to music easily with rechargeable battery. Now, new hearing aid products based on our tech will be launched in September. Besides, COVID-19 changed the lifestyle. There is more and more conference call and more requirement the quality of noise reduction. RelaJet also provide voice pickup solution for true wireless earbuds and conference call systems. Now, we are the Qualcomm extension partner and Microsoft AI partner. Along the way, thanks to MOEA, MOFA, NDF, and MOST for many support, I'm lucky to join this conference and give a speech. Hope we can have more and more cooperation between Czech and Taiwan in the near future. Thanks.
Thank you very much to Jack from RelaJet Tech. 非常谢谢洞见未来科技陈佑任创办人及营运长，谢谢。Thank you. And our second speaker from Taiwan is Mr. Su Wei Zhang, founder and CEO of TMY Technology. 接下来呢，我们掌声欢迎来自台湾的第二位讲师，凌研科技张书维，创办人暨总经理。
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Su Wei. I'm the founder and president of TMY Tech. So TMY Tech, we are really focusing on millimeter wave solution, and we like to improve life quality with this kind of technology. This is our brief introduction. So the company was founded in 2014, and we are going to doing our fundraising. The third fundraising will be closed next month. So after the next round, the capital will increase up to 10 to 12 million. And we have 48 employees right now. So we are very focusing on the 5G technology, especially for millimeter wave band. So I think communication is always a very important technology, especially like we are face this kind of COVID-19 situation. People like to communicate, have a better way. So 5G is a very important technology for the next couple years or next couple tens of years. And it will bring us the global economy, the eco economy up to 13.2 trillion. Think about that. All around of you will use all the technology by 5G, like autonomous car or smart city, and even a medical. So what is the difference between 5G and 4G? So first, we will have diverse service, we'll have enhanced mobile broadband, we will have a mission critical service, and we will have a massive Internet of Things. And also in 5G, we define as the NR is the new radio. What it means, because we introduce a new spectrum. So not only for the mid-band we used before, also this is the first time introduced the millimeter wave spectrum into the mobile technology. So for the diverse spectrum, we need to have a diverse deployments. So now is a very important year for all the infrastructure. So millimeter wave can give us a very broadband, but the drawback is the coverage is smaller than before. So that's why we need more and more base stations in order to have a full coverage. So the Open RAN is a critical technology. People like to have a wide band base station in order to cost down the cost. So TMY Tech also has been listed in the ORAN Alliance, and we're working toward the radio unit and collaborate with all the Taiwanese partners to doing the whole orange systems. So we found in millimeter wave, since it's the first time be used in the mobile communication, so there are some issues. First, we don't have good tools in R&D phase. So TNY Tech, we built the first R&D tools for millimeter wave technology, and it's already been delivered to the worldwide. Second, we found in order to doing all the mass production, how to measure it in the production line is very, very important. And it's also costly if we don't have a good solution. So we invent a new methodology to doing this OTA testing by increasing the speed of 20 times. So last, for the millimeter wave module is very customized, since every country or every operator has different bandwidth. So we can customize all the antenna and package modules. So this is the B box. The first B is the beamforming, since it's a very important technology for millimeter wave. So we have been delivered to the worldwide to help all the R&Ds, the engineers, to speed up their 5G millimeter wave research. And of course, we haven't delivered to ZAC, and we wish we will be delivered there soon. So for XBeam, this is our innovative OTA tools. And we are aiming a very good market here. And like what I mentioned, it's 20 times faster than the traditional way. So which means we can save the production line. And we can even save the cost by the instruments by 80%. And this is our unique patents, and we already filed globally. So this is the very critical key components for the base station or even for your cell phone. So antenna in package, because in millimeter wave, we need to use the antenna array, and also we need to integrate the systems. So TNY Tech has been listed by Microwave Journal as the top 15 AIP company, and we have many key partners in Taiwan and also in Japan. And of course, we hope we will have more partners and also in ZAC. So I think as a startup, I think we need to do the creative. So if we don't do it, who is going to? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to Shu Wei from TNY Tech. 非常谢谢张树伟总经理的介绍。Thank you very much. And next we are going to have two speakers from the Czech Republic. Firstly, we'd like to welcome Ms. Teresa Hoska-Matulova, Director of Investment Development of Czech Invest. 接下来呢，我们首先有请来自于捷克的讲师，捷克投资发展局投资业务主任 Teresa。
Good afternoon, everyone. Is it already afternoon? My name is Teresa Hoska-Matulova. I'm a Director of Investment Development, but I'm here today to present you startup ecosystem in the Czech Republic and how Czech Invest supports local startups, but we also support foreign startups, of course. So just quickly, I won't introduce Czech Invest anymore because my colleague Robert already did, so I will just jump right into the ecosystem of startups in the Czech Republic. So taking it from the basics and from the ICT sector. ICT sector is one of the biggest sector that is pool for people in startups. You can see that we have more than 30,000 ICT companies in the Czech Republic and almost 200,000 people working in this field. We have really strong background in universities and graduates and so on, but my colleague already told you that. For startups and also, but overall for foreign companies, it is good to see that we have really nice ratings from all around the world with Contract Rating or European Innovation Scoreboard on 16th place, Easy Doing Business on 41st place, and Global Competitiveness Index 32nd place. As you can see below the numbers, we are usually compared with the CE region. So with the neighboring countries, we are doing really well. What is important for foreign companies is to know that almost 2% of the GDP is in R&D expenditure. We have more than 50 R&D centers of multinational companies, 40 incubation hubs and accelerators. If you look at the map, you can see that Prague is the hub for startups. Almost 44% of the startups are in Prague. The rest is in the Czech Republic. What is also interesting to see that Czech startups having their headquarters in the Czech Republic is still quite large number. It doesn't mean that they don't have activities for abroad. They just keep their headquarters in Prague or in the Czech Republic. What is opportunity for foreign investors is the financing of the startups. As you can see, only 20%, if I'm looking right, only 20% are making from investment. The rest is from the own sources. How we as a Czech Invest support startups? We have more than 10 years experience. We have 9 foreign offices around the world where we are helping to promote startups. We have 13 regional offices, 6 programs that we are incubating the startups, 5 locations around the world where we are helping those startups, international collaboration, and now even, I think the number is almost 400 startups that we have incubated since 2010. These are the 6 main programs that I have mentioned before. Those are the programs that startups can apply in the Czech Invest, and we are trying to help them as much as we can, from Czech Starter, which is basic market research and so on, till the Czech Accelerator, which is 3 months stayed abroad with local mentors, local incubation hubs, and so on. What is interesting to see, it's the first incubation hub, ESA, which is gathering companies and startups from space. We are now creating even more incubation hubs where the connection between startups and local and international companies will be. These are just the locations that we are traveling with our startups. You can see that there are really nice numbers of the startups that we brought abroad. If you look at the map, we are most interesting for the startups. It's still USA and North America, but we are trying to find our way into the Asian market for our startups, with the biggest window being in the Singapore right now. But we are trying to find other ways for the startups. Sorry, just to skip back. This is a program that is interesting for companies. It's called CzechLink Startups. It connects startups and companies, not just from the financial point of view, but for any innovation solutions that can be found. And so just to hit the COVID topic back a little bit, we had done research throughout startups and asked them about how they are dealing with the crisis, what needs to be changed, and so on. And as you will see, the answers are really positive. So startups, as our Czech companies, but as our Czech startups, international startups in the Czech Republic, are really flexible. You can see that 83% were not see this crisis as an opportunity, not as a crisis, which is interesting. How did they react to the situation? So you can see that only 19% of them have been affected, but you can see that rest of them saw that as an opportunity, then launched even a new product to be sold. They made a few adjustments or didn't even do anything. The 93 of the asked startups are even considering foreign expansion. And their foreign activities were not basically affected. So this is something that can be really thought of in case of any cooperation and so on. And that's it. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much to Teresa from Czech Invest. 非常谢谢捷克投资发展局的 Teresa 的介绍哦。And our last speaker this morning is Mr. Harry Guo, Executive Chairman of Sequent AG from the Czech Republic. 那接下来呢，我们请到今天论坛的最后一位讲师，来自于捷克 Sequent AG 的执行董事，来跟我们谈后疫情时代在新创领域的产业合作商机。All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Harry Guo. 掌声欢迎。
Everybody, good morning. Thank you very much. So I think now you wonder why I am here. I am from Switzerland. Besides my wife is Czech, I think that makes me half Czech as well. So I'm living in Prague for over 15 years, and I have a few ventures with my Czech friends, and I think over 80% of investments of my projects come from Czech Republic, especially from Prague. And for that project was very interesting, because we all love watches, especially in Switzerland, but also my Czech friends. And one very good friend of mine, he is a football player, Patrick Berger. He played in Liverpool for quite a while. And I asked him, do you have a smartwatch? Yeah, I have a smartwatch. What do you have? Apple. Oh, Apple. Do you wear it? No, I don't wear it. But why? The battery, always running out of battery. Ah, I got something for you. So he was one of the first investors into the project because we have solved a big problem of the industry, which is a battery problem. How many of you have a smartwatch? Can you raise the hand? I see the Taiwanese, they're very much into smart devices. Problem number one, battery life. Apple Watch running out of power after 1 day, if you have full function. All the others, maybe 2 days, 3 days, 4 days maximum. Our product, our smart technology has a power reserve, standby time of 2 years. And how we did that? It's very easy. Since we come from Swiss watchmaking, we have used a kinetic movement that generates kinetic energy, transform that into electric energy. And the more you move, the more you charge it. So basically, it's a very natural motivation as you just move and you charge it. It can't be as simple as that. Sounds simple, very difficult. When we started the project, everybody thought it's not possible, impossible. So I said, oh yeah, not possible. We do it, we can do that. And that's what we've done. So what you also see here is the newest version of technology we're going to launch actually this month to the market. And it's the first ever automatic movement without gears and screws, meaning it's ready for mass production. That's how it looks on the front. The second problem we have is that all the smart devices are on permanent power usage. That means draining battery very fast. So we have a smart on-demand concept. You double tap the ground, and then the watch will basically sync with your phone. So we can monitor or track. We have a telemedical app there. We have heart rate sensor, we have step counting, we have sleep tracking, we convert even steps into reward coins. But what is also very important, we are 100% climate neutral. So we offset the carbon footprint 100%. Not only that we prevent battery aging because we don't have a battery as all the other competitors, we are the first watch company ever that is even in that terms positive is very positive. We are carbon positive. We produce more for the nature than we use for the nature. And that, I think, makes us very unique in the entire landscape of wearables. It was a quick one because we go for lunch. I know that.
Thank you so much, Harry. It's a quick one, but very informative and also very insightful. Thank you so much for your introduction to Sequent AG from the Czech Republic. 我们再次谢谢来自于捷克的讲者哦。Ladies and gentlemen, 2020 Taiwan Czech Republic Economic Trade and Investment Forum is coming to an end, and we'll need you to take turns to leave the room as a COVID-19 safety measure. And our guests from the Czech Republic, please stay in the room with us for 3 more minutes. Thank you very much. 各位现场贵宾，我们今天的论坛呢即将要告一段落。那因为防疫分流的关系哦，我们要有请各位贵宾呢依序的离开会场。首先呢，我们要有请没有参加我们等一下中午午宴的台湾企业的代表呢，就可以先行离场了。首先呢，我们要有请没有参加我们等一下2楼午宴的台湾企业的代表，现在呢就可以依照我们工作人员的引导哦，从会场外的楼梯来离场。那我们也提醒有